Hi there, and let's get to it. Today we're looking at basic operations with audio. In a separate video, I demonstrated the 3 different ways you can sync external audio to your video media. Once you've established this link between your 2 media files, from now on, when you drag and drop something into your timeline, the audio will move together with the video clip. I'm going to put together a very basic edit in order to demonstrate how to clean up dialogue and how to work with L-cuts. I've assembled a very quick interaction between these characters.
Do it now.
No way. Change your job there.
Oh, thanks very much.
I'm not using it to a joke.
I know what you meant.
So ignoring the fact that her dialogue is much lower than his, you'd have also noticed that she delivers the end of her line twice. That's because when we cut between these 2 angles, we're picking up her delivery from his take. Now, in terms of audio, of course, that's not great, but in terms of visually what we're seeing, it works a lot better. I could simply trim this clip and get rid of the end of her delivery, but that wouldn't work so well for the pace of the film. It would seem a bit unnatural that he would react that quickly to what she's saying. So what would be a better idea is to trim only the dialogue and not the video. But at the moment I can't do this. When I grab the audio, it moves the video as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and click on this link icon. What that does is it now treats the video and its related audio file as 2 separate media files. This is excellent for working on audio separately. So now I can drag this forward.
Thanks very much.
I'm not using a drink.
I know what you meant.
And now that gets sort of that echo effect where we heard the end of her line twice. Of course, we still want to adjust the volume of her delivery. So we can click on the inspector, and you can see here we have volume options. Ideally, what I want to do is get both of their voices falling in the same range on the meter over here. So notice that when he talks,
I know what you meant.
it goes into the yellows, so it's kind of between 20 and 12. Whereas when she talks,
Change your job there.
it's under 30. So I think if I type in 18,
Thanks very much.
I'm not using a drink.
I know what you meant.
that works a lot better together because now they're more or less on the same level. Clicking on a single clip and changing its values in the inspector will only affect that segment of the delivery. I could then also go into my mixers and start raising the volume on a track basis. So that way it's not just her voice getting louder, but it's the entire audio track. I've got a representation of the first 2 channels here. If I had more audio tracks, I would see a control for each one of these tracks. The method of taking the audio track from one take and extending it into the video of another take is called an L-cut. And that's because of this L shape that it creates when one track is shorter than the other. Now that we've completed the L-cut, it makes sense to relink the audio and video tracks together again. So I'm going to click on the link button, and from now on, every time I select my clips, they're grouped up again. Be careful though, because once you've unlinked your audio and video, make sure you don't start making substantial differences to your entire timeline, because you could end up accidentally unsyncing the audio and video. So I could use my trim tool and extend the video clip, but forget to take the audio along with me. Or even worse, I could slip or slide inside the video, and you can now see I've got these red labels indicating that the audio and video are now 1 second and 10 frames apart. So I'm just going to click and drag it back into place, and once the red label disappears, that's how I know I've fixed it. And of course, relink when you're finished. A quick shortcut for selecting either the video or audio separately when selecting them is to hold Alt as you click on them. Once I let go of Alt, I'm back to clicking them as a group. If you want to permanently unlink a video and audio file from each other, you can select them, right-click, and clip link. You know that they've lost their link because you can no longer see the dot next to the name of the video and audio files. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.